Alright, here is the 1970 Plymouth Superbird that was in the hurricane. It's been brought over here. You can see on the way here, actually more sand fell out from underneath. But it's being brought to Redi-Strip here in Roselle, Illinois to be completely dipped and neutralized. That way the salt water will no longer have any effect on it. Oh, let me go walk around the other side real quick. I'll show a video when we bring it out. One of the fenders. All right. These guys took it down to a bare shell. So that way when it's dipped, it's not going to hide anywhere. They even cut open the quarters to get the salt water and sand out of it. This car was not it's a Superbird, but it had been restored before. So they're going to redo all the sheet metal, obviously, after. They're going to look at how the salt water degraded seat frames just by those few days in the salt water. We're gonna make sure that it's neutralized through and through. Oh, there's the nose. Didn't even see that. I mean, even after them cleaning it out and vacuuming, there's still sand coming out of all the little nooks and crannies. You can see they at least knocked the bird nose kind of straight, and then they'll body work it when they get back. All right. All right, here we are bringing it into the Redi-Strip facility. Oh, wow. That's something you don't see every day. Yes, 60. I think it's a 63. But these guys are going to take care of it. After the McCacken show, which ended on November 20th, 2022, it immediately went back to the Magnum Restoration shop and was blown apart. So it was taken back on Monday. By Tuesday, they were already power washing it and taking it back down to the brass tacks, to say the least. They did have to cut some holes to get all the sand out, and as you'll see in a minute, the car had been restored before, and there was a lot of Bondo in it, and some stuff hadn't been done correctly. So they're actually fixing the car, making it better, and finding a lot of surprises, to say the least. When they found that in the interior, the engine does come out, you'll see here in a second. That went out to Opel Engineering to get a full rebuild. It is the numbers matching engine for the car. Here it is, basically completely blasted down. It's just a bare shell. Unfortunately, the passenger side fender was in too rough shape to save, and they had a spare, so why not use it? They were using CRC rust cleaner to, as soon as the part came off, they put in the rust cleaner and let it soak to prevent any more issues. And here it is being delivered to, as you saw earlier, the Redi-Strip location. And even with all the cleaning, sand was still falling out of the car. And that's the one good fender. And here we are. More sand was falling out of the back frame rails. And what Redi-Strip will do is they're going to dip the entire car and take it down to nothing. Absolutely nothing. Nothing but a bare metal shell. That way, with it being completely submerged, there's no chance that the salt water or any salt kind of content will be left. It'll take a while to clean, but it's the best way to prevent the car from having any issues in the future. And that allows them to see what exactly the car is at its most basic look. It's going to take off paint. It's going to take off, I think, the Bondo. And you can see the car was full of Bondo throughout the entire thing. Not terrible, but definitely it's going to be fixed fully with new quarters and so on. So I'll definitely be updating as soon as the car gets back from the blaster, from the dipper, and should be really interesting to see. But unfortunately, it's going to be a few weeks. There you can see the actual old year one tags when the car was restored the last time. And since I'm still not back up to full strength, I'm not going to go out in the cold for a while and deal with that. So here's a picture of my cat. Don't forget to follow me on all my social media. I'll keep everyone updated there on any developing stories and adventures. But I hope to see you all soon. Stay safe until then. And of course, happy holidays.